Okay, guys, welcome back. This is probably the last part of this painting. What I'm going to show you is, and you can see I just took black and sketched in kind of some trees where they don't have to end up here, but the farther away they are, the smaller they're going to be. The closer ones are going to be the ones on the sides that are really, really large, and that just gives you another layer in the depth of your painting. So what I've done is I've just put in some land here to kind of bring your eye toward the center of the painting. We're gonna get some trees in here and everything's gonna look awesome. Hopefully, that's the goal. And if it doesn't look good, you guys will never see this video. So here we go. Trees, very simple. Fan brush. Obviously, you're going to start at the top, however you wanna do it. And then put in, and I'm just using a real dark green, almost black in certain parts of it, and you want it to be darker toward the bottom. Now that may look a little funny because there's one tree out there. There's no highlights on it yet, but once you start getting other trees in here, it's going to make a lot more sense to you. And you're basically just making a top to the tree, and you're zigzagging all the way down and making a simple pine tree. Probably the easiest ones to be able to do are pine trees, and we'll get more into trees later. And you can make them taller, shorter, wherever you decide they want to be. You're going to go back into this later. You're going to add trunk and detail. I know it looks like the trunk's already there, but it technically isn't. That was just a sketch giving me a guideline of where these trees are going to be, and I'll show you how to add a highlight trunk later. And just keep going. Try not to cover up all your mountains. Like I said, some of these are going to be further back. You can add some in like this that are really far back there on this ridge. Use a lot of paint on these trees. When you go to do the highlights, you can almost make them disappear if you don't like them, the highlights that is. But these trees are a little further up the hill. There you go. Just kind of bring that down into there. You can leave some of the water showing through there. Cover it all up. You can add trees that are a little closer. Don't worry about the bottom. You're going to add stuff in front of this. All we really care about is the form of the tops of those trees. Let's go over here. Trees that are far away, way down this. Get a little taller as you get closer. It's going to make that ridge look like it's going way back that way. However you guys decide that you want to do it, there's no wrong answer. Like I said, these are behind the trees that you're going to paint next. You can give yourself a little guideline if you want. It usually helps me. Put one right there. Some of your trees you can leave thin, and you'll paint in some dead limbs later. If you want a lot of detail, make it look more realistic, you can leave gaps like that and go back and highlight that trunk. However you decide. Okay, so those are kind of the mid-ground trees. Not a whole lot going on with those right now. We're going to leave those fairly dark. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some larger trees in front of that, and we'll show you that in the next video. Thanks.